Broadway once meant simple stories and catchy tunes, but everything changed with Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II. They didn't just write musicals, they created worlds, blending story and song into one seamless experience. Before them, musicals were just entertainment. Rodgers and Hammerstein believed every song and dance should reveal character and move the story forward. This was revolutionary. Their first show, Oklahoma, stunned audiences in 1943 with its natural storytelling and songs that felt born from the characters' hearts. The integrated musical was born, setting a new standard for Broadway. Their shows tackled big themes: prejudice, war, love, proving musicals could be both entertaining and deeply meaningful. Rodgers and Hammerstein's impact was immediate and lasting. Think of "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning" or "You'll Never Walk Alone." These weren't just tunes, but anthems that captured universal feelings. People left their shows changed and inspired. Their music became a shared language, uniting audiences across generations. They set the gold standard for musical theater, and their influence still shapes Broadway today. Rodgers and Hammerstein didn't just entertain, they transformed the art form. Their legacy is the heartbeat of Broadway. Rodgers and Hammerstein were a perfect match. Rodgers, the master of melody; Hammerstein, the poet of the stage. Before teaming up, each had success with other partners, but together, they created magic. Hammerstein wrote lyrics first, crafting the emotional core. Then Rodgers composed music that brought those words to life. Their process was unique, letting music serve the story. They trusted each other completely, united by a vision to push musical theater's boundaries. Rodgers was pragmatic, Hammerstein optimistic, but their differences made them stronger. They weren't afraid to tackle serious issues or complex characters. Their seamless collaboration became the model for creative teams everywhere. Together, they redefined what a musical could be: artistically daring, emotionally rich, and unforgettable. Their partnership remains a blueprint for timeless storytelling. Rodgers and Hammerstein's musicals defined Broadway's golden age. Rodgers and Hammerstein's musicals defined Broadway's golden age. Rodgers and Hammerstein's musicals defined Broadway's golden age. After Oklahoma, they created Carousel, exploring love, loss, and redemption with songs like "You'll Never Walk Alone." South Pacific confronted racial prejudice and won the Pulitzer Prize, blending romance with social commentary. The King and I brought audiences to Siam, exploring cultural differences and respect, with unforgettable songs like "Getting to Know You." Their final masterpiece, The Sound of Music, became a global phenomenon, filled with classics like "Do Re Mi" and "Climb Every Mountain." Each show was a landmark, emotionally deep, musically rich, and socially relevant. Their songs became more than melodies. They were expressions of hope, courage, and love. Rodgers and Hammerstein proved musicals could tackle real issues and still enchant audiences. Their work changed what audiences expected from Broadway. Every show was a new adventure, and every song a piece of history. Their music continues to inspire, generation after generation. In 2003, Broadway honored Rodgers and Hammerstein with a star-studded tribute, Some Enchanted Evening. The event celebrated Richard Rodgers' centennial and the duo's enduring legacy. Broadway and Hollywood stars like Audra McDonald and Hugh Jackman performed their timeless songs. Each performance showed the power and versatility of their music, one moment playful, the next deeply moving. As host, I shared stories and memories connecting the audience to the history behind the songs. The atmosphere was electric, uniting fans old and new in a shared love for these classics. The concert wasn't just nostalgia, it was a living celebration of music that still resonates. The night reminded everyone why Rodgers and Hammerstein's work endures. Their songs brought people together, creating a sense of community and wonder. It was a tribute to the past and a promise for the future of musical theater. The 2003 tribute showed that Rodgers and Hammerstein's music is as vibrant as ever. Contemporary stars brought new life to old songs, revealing their timeless appeal. Their work isn't just history, it's a living, breathing part of our culture. The event highlighted how their musicals tackled big ideas and changed the art form. Audiences learned about the risks they took and the social issues they addressed. Their music has become the soundtrack to countless personal memories. The tribute felt like a family reunion, united by the joy of these songs. Rodgers and Hammerstein wrote about love, hope, and community, universal themes that never fade. Their optimism and belief in humanity shine through every note. Their legacy is not just in their songs, but in the spirit of hope they gave the world. Decades later, Rodgers and Hammerstein's music still resonates because it's honest and deeply human. Their songs capture real emotions, love, fear, hope that everyone can relate to. The craftsmanship is unmatched. Rodgers' melodies are unforgettable. Hammerstein's lyrics are poetic and true. Their music is singable, adaptable, and always powerful, whether on stage or in everyday life. Their stories inspire hope, even in the face of adversity. Songs like Climb Every Mountain encourage us to dream and persevere. In a divided world, their optimism feels more vital than ever. They taught us that musicals can be transformative, not just entertaining. Their influence is everywhere, shaping every great musical that followed. Rodgers and Hammerstein's legacy is a living tradition, inspiring artists and audiences alike. Their music speaks a timeless language of the heart. That's why their songs will always sing.